Did you know that despite its global reach, LEGO has a significant gap in representing African history? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of LEGO collecting, but with a critical lens. We're exploring why, despite decades of production, there are so few official LEGO sets that directly depict the rich and diverse history of the African continent. This isn't just about plastic bricks, it's about representation, historical erasure, and the power of storytelling. Welcome to the Pan-African LEGO channel. We're not just building with LEGO, we're building bridges of understanding. The absence of readily available LEGO sets depicting African kingdoms, historical figures, or significant events creates a void for collectors interested in representing these narratives. While LEGO has sets featuring various cultures and historical periods, the African continent remains significantly underrepresented. This absence leads to a reliance on custom-built models, or MOCs, and a vibrant community of builders who are taking matters into their own hands. One such visionary is Ekow Nimako, a Ghanaian-Canadian artist based in Toronto. Nimako's work is groundbreaking. He creates stunning Afrofuturistic LEGO installations that explore sub-Saharan medieval kingdoms. His ongoing series, Building Black Civilizations, is a powerful statement about reclaiming African narratives through art. Nimako uses LEGO, a Western commercial product, to challenge conventional understandings of history and to visualize a future where African stories are prominently displayed. Nimako's collaboration with Adam Ward, another talented black LEGO artist and the author of Brick x Brick, How to Build Amazing Things with 100-ish bricks or fewer, further amplifies the message of inclusivity and creativity within the LEGO community. Their work highlights the potential for LEGO to be a tool for education and cultural expression. The issue of representation goes beyond mere aesthetics. It touches upon deeper historical and cultural sensitivities. In July 2007, Nicolas Sarkozy, then the French president, made a controversial statement at Cheikh Anta Diop University in Dakar, Senegal. He asserted that Africa had never really entered history. This statement, often referred to as the Sarkozy Doctrine, encapsulates a long history of colonial erasure and the denial of African contributions to global civilization. Artists like Nimako directly challenge this erasure by visualizing the grandeur and sophistication of African kingdoms that thrived centuries ago. But what about the collectors? What do they think about this lack of representation? Many LEGO enthusiasts are keenly aware of the historical gaps and actively seek ways to fill them. Some collectors focus on acquiring generic parts to build their own African-themed MOCs. Others search for custom instructions and designs online, supporting independent creators who are passionate about representing African history accurately. The collector community is diverse, with varying motivations. Some are driven by a desire to learn more about African history themselves, while others want to share these stories with their children and communities. They recognize that LEGO can be a powerful educational tool, but only if the stories being told are diverse and inclusive. The lack of official LEGO sets depicting African history forces collectors to be more resourceful and creative. They become active participants in shaping the narrative, rather than passive consumers. This DIY approach fosters a deeper appreciation for the history itself and empowers collectors to share their knowledge with others. It is important to acknowledge LEGO's efforts to address representation gaps. Their Celebrate Black Creators initiative is a step in the right direction, showcasing the work of talented black artists and designers. However, more needs to be done to integrate African history into the mainstream LEGO product line. This could involve creating sets based on specific historical events, collaborating with African artists and historians, and ensuring that the characters and stories featured are authentic and respectful. The future of LEGO and African history representation is bright. With growing awareness, increased demand from collectors, and a commitment from LEGO to be more inclusive, we can expect to see more diverse and historically accurate sets in the years to come. This will not only enrich the LEGO experience for collectors but also contribute to a more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of world history. LEGO has the power to shape imaginations and inspire learning. By embracing the full spectrum of human history, including the rich and vibrant stories of the African continent, LEGO can truly live up to its potential as a global educational tool. The challenge now is for LEGO to move beyond symbolic gestures and to invest in meaningful representation that reflects the diversity of its global audience. This documentary is just the beginning of the conversation. We hope to inspire further dialogue and action within the LEGO community and beyond. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. Remember to subscribe to the Pan-African LEGO channel for more insightful explorations of LEGO and culture. Now we want to hear from you. What African historical figure or event would you like to see represented in LEGO form?